Another Saturday, another day of building stuff. So we're about 10 days into having meat chickens in the brooder. And so what we really need at this point is we need to get some chicken tractors built, because probably within the next week, we need to move them out on pasture. So we're starting off with the ground boards, which will be pressure treated. And I'm cutting a 60-degree ramp on the front side, so whenever we pull them, it'll be a little bit easier to drag them along. So this is going to be 8 by 10, and we're going to build 2 of them. This is a completely different design than what I did whenever we were in Georgia and we ran these. So these are just going to be kind of the first of, hopefully, Lord willing, many chicken tractors, so that we can run closer to 1,000 chickens a year. But for now, we're starting with 100. We're going to see how well we can do raising them here in New York, and also see how well we can sell them. So if you know anybody around the upstate lower New York area, close to the Pennsylvania border, that's looking for pasture-raised chicken, Buckwheat Hollow Farm. Where's my pencil? We'll start with the side walls and then the front and back wall, and then we'll have to build the roof once we get up there. But if we can put everything together up there, on a decently flat spot, and we'll just build the roof on top of it. Shouldn't be too bad. We'll see. These select 2x3s are pretty pathetic. It's making me question my decision to go with these. All right, you want to come over here? You can come on in. Hold this up like this. Now hold this one up like this. Okay. This is going to go here. Rain. Bounce around. All right, push it towards me just a little bit. Just lean it towards me just a hair. Right, just like that. Right there. Exactly where I want it. Okay. Let's put it like that. Like this. Okay. Right there. One. So it rained on us for a little bit, but we're back at it now. I did get the central, what are you going to call this, roof support in. Let's see how it fits up. Pretty close. So all the framework is done, and it's pretty sturdy. I like it. It's actually pretty light too. So I don't know if you can see. Just, now, not too bad, not too bad. Haven't quite got this completely worked out here, but this is the door. This door came off of my kidding pins. I've started to take some things off of them here that are not needed. But I've got a couple more doors there that I can use hardware cloth. I got 50 feet of it, and that should allow me to do 2 of these chicken tractors. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, I'm going to split it right down the middle, because these are, I think, 25 inches tall. The top I intend to just cover with some of this 2x4 right here, which we have a bunch of around. Not really sure that I thought through building this in the pasture really well. This is 1/2 inch hardware cloth. It's not cloth at all, of course. Anyways, this stuff is a lot tougher for holding out predators than chicken wire is. It is best to put it around the bottom of any of your coops or anything that you're going to have chickens in, because your chickens will lean up against the side while they sleep, and raccoons will reach through a larger opening and they'll pop the heads off of the chickens. Or if they can get a wing, they'll rip the wing off or something like that. They'll just eat the head, or they'll eat the wing or the foot or the leg or whatever it is that they can get. And you'll come out and you'll see a chicken that's mostly still in there with its head gone. Outside of that, the biggest thing you're going to worry about, the biggest issue you're going to have, is if things try and dig under. And that's where, hopefully, being inside this electrified fence, we won't see animals that are big enough to dig under in a night. Should probably be wearing gloves while doing this, because these little points get very sharp after you cut them. But wear gloves when you're doing this. Do not do as I do. Back to you later. You may think that's me working, but my dad showed up for the weekend.
The other side, the front side?
No, this is the front side. It's laying in the grass. What you think? All right, hang on, step in it. Pull it up like a hula hoop.
You're recording, are you?
I am. Now just lean back and pull.
Woo! Did I move it a whole length?
I think so.
I can do it and take breaks. There's only 2.
Oh, I can do it. But I just wanted, if I needed you to come out and do it, then that you would be able
Well,
to?
I guess the answer is yes.
Okay. Dad came out and helped. He got the latch fixed on it.
Looks good.
So we can put feed and water in down through there. Got the tarp on, not tarps, only one tarp. What we did is we just screwed these screws in here and then wired all along it so that they couldn't pop off the screws. Anyways, here we go. I'll see if I can do it.
And show off. I should be holding it while you move it. This is a chick size view.
There we go. That's what the chicks are gonna live in. And they're gonna eat all that good green stuff and the bugs. And the bugs. Cheep, 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 cheep.
Get big and strong. They're extra protein. What you doing?
We're building chicken waterers on Memorial Day. This is different than the way we did it last time. So last time we just had a bucket with the little finger nipple drinkers on them, and the goats. The chickens drink out of these. The chickens you just hit the little toggle that's on there almost, and water drips out, and they drink it from that. We're trying to not, because the chicken tractors are much shorter and smaller, we're trying to not have to go in there to make everything faster. So this is a kit that we bought that has the cup drinkers in it. These cup drinkers are automatic. They've got a little spring-loaded system in them. And then it comes with a hose that will run outside of the tractor to just a 5-gallon bucket. And we'll just fill the bucket every day. And we won't have to go in, and there's 8 of these. We're gonna have 50 chickens in there. That should be more than enough for 50 chickens. And hopefully it works really well. Okay, we gotta cut this grass down a little bit, but there's the water. I think that's probably about what they're gonna need height-wise. I mean, it's higher off the ground than it looks because the grass is so tall. But here's this valve that I don't really think I have any real need for. Just leave it open all the time. And then the other thing that worries me is this hose is very, very flimsy. So got to get it set up just right so that it doesn't kink like it's trying to do right there. And we've got plenty of water coming down through. We'll work on that and come on up and get a bucket mounted out there.
All right, the moment of truth.
See what all leaks.
Right, the moment of
Hopefully it leaks
truth.
in the right spots where they get you want to call the chickens goats.
Okay, so hose looks good. They all filled up.
Okay.
You gonna pretend to be a chicken? If you were a chicken, give us the chicken's beak view.
I'm so tasty.
Good job, Daddy. I think you did good.
See some carpenter bees eyeing your handiwork and flying all.
Get out of here, bees. Actually, the chickens might eat them if they get too close. Stay for too long.
Pasture move day.
How many do you think you can move in?
Oh, let's just do maybe.
How many?
Let's just do maybe a dozen at a time.
The chickens have large talons. Stop and record while I get some.
Already recording.
Oh, well, okay. Great.
Here, then why don't you swap with me?
Record a couple like doing this first, and then we can.
What is this green stuff?
You're too scared, petrified. As long as nobody got clawed in the box.
You can't see it, but there's a feeder under there. Anyways, we need to get them moved to where we only have 50 in here because that feeder's really only going to cover 50 of them. But there's the water over there, and there's the few of them that are still looking for bugs. Well, it didn't take us very long to figure out what kind of predator pressure we got. Got some dead chickens over there. We got 2 that have broken legs. They're not gonna make it. It would seem that something got into the pasture, which has the fence around it and energized, and got underneath. Dug out a little bit. Now this front is raised up 1 inch so that it pulls easier. And I'm sure they were all sleeping against this side right here. And reached underneath in these couple of spots and grabbed some birds and broke some legs and tore some up. So we'll move these, and I'll just start bringing some boards out here to cram under the front and back whenever. I know it seems like we're ending on a bit of a low note, but what we found out was actually 3/4 of the pasture fence had gotten turned off. So the raccoon was able to slip underneath one of those sections of fence and come in and reach under the chicken tractor and grab a few chickens. We were actually able to save one of the chickens that had a broken leg, nurse it back to health, and we were able to have it for supper as a family a few weeks after we butchered the rest of the chickens. These 8-foot by 10-foot tractors I think are perfect for what we're looking to do. They hold about 50 chickens each. They have a 7-foot feeder in them, and then the bucket water makes them easy to deal with. They're not that hard to move if you cut the grass down to about 6 inches before you try and move them, which we do with our tractor and our bush hog. And so in the future, I'll be building more of these as we grow. We hope to grow maybe 200 or 300 chickens next year, but we've got to continue to cultivate our market for the ones that we've made this year to sell and look to grow in the future. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. I hope that maybe it answers some of the questions that you have. If you like it, please like and subscribe. We'll continue to put more videos out about pasture-raised chicken, about pasture-raised goats, how we do it, what we think is best, what we don't know yet. So come see our successes and our failures along with us as we move from the city out into the country and learn this new life. Hope you have a blessed day, and I hope to see you soon.
If you were a chicken, give us the chicken's beak view.
I'm so tasty.